Hello armament collectors, it's me, IMC Productions. Today I'm going to show you something that arrived to my house a couple of days ago. So for putting you in context, this is what happened. A few days ago I was digging around on Facebook Marketplace and different armament pages, different Facebook groups about that, and I came across with a guy who was trying to sell his armament collection for quite time. And yeah, I saw some of these posts and I said, well, they can work, as background stuff, some extra soldiers, extra characters for my next armament films or something like that. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to buy them. Well, he sent me some pictures. I saw that this guy had some TV soldiers, and as some of you know, in my country it's kind of difficult, to find TV poses. I have a limited amount of TV soldiers. So yeah, that's the main reason why I decided to buy the set. Well, here we have some really old Timmy soldiers, and I'm going to tell you why. As you can see right here, well, it looks like almost like the standard Timmy soldier, like this one right here. Sorry, but as you can see, this guy has his hand closed, and it's because it's holding a grenade. It's holding a frag grenade. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. That small detail there. And as you can tell, well, the quality of this one right here, it's better than this one right here. This kind of plastic, it's more rough. This one, it's more fragile a little bit. As you can see, it bends a little bit, but I really like both of them, and I'm really surprised, the fact that I finally got 3 of these guys. I also got this trolling and shooting pose. This guy which is about to stab somebody. The mortar man. 2 riflemen, two kneeling and shooting poses, and a stabbing guy. Now, moving on with maybe some of my favorite poses also from this huge lot. Well, this is arcade looking plastic armament. Well, I'm to start with maybe my favorite pose of this little group of soldiers. Oh, sorry about that. Here we have the pointing pose. This guy which is pointing pointing at something. It's pretty detailed in my opinion. Yeah, you see a certain amount of detail, pretty decent. Here we have the firing pose. Their helmets are kind of weird, but yeah, it's going to work, as I said before. For background characters, they're going to be perfect. Here we have the kneeling and shooting pose, or the sniper pose. As you can see, he has a little scope mounted on his rifle. Here we have this soldier which is about to throw a grenade. He has his stand gun on his left hand and a grenade on his right hand. It has a certain amount of detail. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Also, another of my favorite poses, this guy which is about to stab somebody. It looks pretty decent. And here we have the standing and guarding pose. Yeah, well, they seem to have a decent amount of detail. And well, I mean, China of course has maybe 90% of all this stuff. Well, moving on, I'm going to put the Timmy soldiers in our place right there. Now, moving on with the dollar store armament, because they have like that dollar store quality. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different groups of those soldiers. They're pretty much the same thing right here. As you can see here, we have this pose, which is about to throw a grenade, the kneeling and shooting pose, firing pose, the pointing guy, standing and guarding, and just standing with a huge machine gun. And the Stallion guy. And yeah, here you can see, I think, the greens and the tans. Some people are telling me that these soldiers are green and these guys are tan. So let me know in the comments what you think, guys, because in my opinion, these soldiers are green, like olive green, and these guys are tan. But again, those are going to appear in my next Army episode. So I really want to know what you guys think, because I don't want people get confused, like why there's green soldiers on the tan side or why there's tan soldiers on the green side, you know, all that kind of stuff. Well, whatever. Here we have the grays. And now here we have the 10 soldiers. The ones that, yeah, they look like 10 soldiers. Here we have this guy with binoculars, which as we can see, yeah, it's a knockoff, but it looks pretty well. Looks pretty decent. Here we have the standing and guarding pose. Some Team E knockoffs, as you can see right there. You know, the crawling guy, fighting pose. This guy which is about to stab somebody. The landmine sweeper dude. Crawling and shooting. Also got some Airfix soldiers, some Airfix knockoffs, as you can see right there. Some dollar store looking armament, and yes, I can confirm that those are dollar store armament, because yeah, in all my trips to the US, yeah, I can tell you that, yeah, those are dollar store armament. I already bought a lot of those in the past. I also got some True Hero soldiers. As you can see, this one has exchange condition. It doesn't crawls. It looks kind of weird. There's some burns. This guy, which is bad molded, doesn't stands. And I also got some made in Mexico armament. Yeah, they arrive on this bag. Here we have this guy which is about to stab somebody. They look like World War II French soldiers. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they look like Louis Marx knockoffs. They are decent. They are decent. Their faces, they look pretty well done in my opinion. And they don't have a lot of run-ups. Yeah, really like these poses. And I also came with these two wheelie jeeps, which they are huge, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. And also got some barbed wires and some sandbag positions, which yeah, they look pretty well. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, comment what you think about all these huge lots. Tell me what do you think about these two guys, these two groups of soldiers, because yeah, they confuse me a lot. Also, if somebody's interested, you know, doing some voice acting, I'm going to leave my Gmail account in the comment section. You know, send me your voice, and let's see if you can. Well, I really need some voice actors for my second episode of my Iron Man series. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and see you next time. Goodbye.